Yo, what's going on, guys? This is your boy Trillionaire Mac, and welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be breaking down a USD JPY trade that took place within the Telegram channel, okay? An alert was set, the alert went off, you guys were able to take these entries, you guys were able to take advantage of this trade right along with myself, as well as my mentorship and course students, right? So before we get started, if you're not subscribed to this YouTube channel, I would love for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Go ahead and hit that bell notification icon to be updated whenever I upload a new video. This week we will be focused on free trade content, all right? So you guys are going to be receiving free trades from me throughout the videos that drop this week. So be sure to hit that bell notification icon. Be ready. Let's get it. With that being said, sit back, relax. Let's get into the video. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them down in the comments below. Also, this is from the Telegram community, so if you're not a part of the Telegram community, go ahead and click that link, join the Telegram community, but more importantly, if you want to be able to do this for yourself, join the mentorship program so I can show you exactly how I trade. With that being said, sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Alright, so before we break down the actual entry on the lower time frames and things like that, the valid zone that I used was on the H1 time frame, and the valid entry that I used was on the M5 time frame. Now, you all may not understand how I select my zones, okay? They're not just based on breaks of structure, they're not just based on order blocks. There's a methodology that I use in order to select my zones on where I am anticipating price to react from. That's going to be so very important. Now, the information that I go over within this video as it relates to the time frames, I've already given out this free trading plan to you guys within a previous YouTube video. I'll have it linked somewhere either in the description or you'll see it pop up on the screen within the video cards, something like that. But I've already shared with you guys how to take advantage of the H1 and M5 time frames, and if you haven't seen that video, feel free to check the link in the description because I'll more than likely post it there. But feel free to go check out that video, and that is going to give you a little bit of insight on how to build a trading plan using the H1 time frame. Now, it's not going to be as set in stone and as solidified as using the H4 time frame, but you're still going to be able to produce results. You're still going to be able to have return on investment if you're using that information properly. Now, I already know the number one question I'm going to get is, Mac, how do you select your zones? If you're wondering how I select my points of interest to look for my entries at, okay, feel free to purchase the course or join the mentorship program. Either one, it's completely up to you, but that is where you're going to learn exactly what I look for as it relates to the elements and the confluences that break down my point of interest, okay, on the higher time frame. So we can see here we have an H1 point of interest that's really stemming from this area here. This area was then mitigated, and essentially we used this area here to look for price to return back to give us a possible trade opportunity. Now, we just left this point of interest here, okay, understanding that price can tap into a point of interest more than once, okay, and still give you a valid entry as long as that entry shows I am inside of the trade. But we're really looking at this region right here, this bullish candle here. Okay, so let's go ahead and fix that up. There we go, right? So this area here, okay, if we're just looking at this area, this was a higher low that was responsible for creating a newfound higher high as well as breaking, right, all of this supply here that was in the market, right? Now we were able to take sells from this point here, so we caught 9% to the downside there. We caught another 9% to the upside here. Okay, we were looking for a possible buy opportunity here. This was minus 1%. So if you guys count this up, this was 9%, another 9%, minus 1%, so that's plus 17%. And then we have another trade here for around 16%, which equates to 33%. So our last our last 4 trades on UCAD equated to about 33%, and this is why I love trading, and this is why nothing compares to it. Right? All while keeping in mind that span of time was only a 10-day, 6-hour span of time, which means within 10 days we produced 33%. That's absolutely bananas. That's wild. It's astronomical. Now, all of these trades were not called out within the Telegram community. Okay, the only ones that were called out is this buy position here. This buy position that we tried to take here, that was a -1%. This was just live trading with my mentorship students, okay? But AUD USD sell made up for this failure as a buy, so we still made money that morning. And then this trade here was called out within the Telegram community as well, right? So just by being a part of the Telegram community, you could have had 2 FTMO account challenges passed by taking advantage of these setups, only risking 1% of your account per trade. So once price runs into our valid zone, which is here, then essentially we're going to be looking for a valid type of entry. That entry took place on the M5 time frame based on how I told my students and everyone within the Telegram community to take advantage of this area. Okay, we see that we have a break of structure to the downside here. Essentially, we have a lot of accumulation within this area here. We have one failed reaction here, price pushes to the downside, and then whatever came into the market down here pushed price to the upside, giving us a failed supply, a change of character, and taking out this failed reaction here. Now, we had 2 points of interest within this area here. We had, with this inside bar, okay, we had some type of demand come into the market, and then down here, within this accumulation, we also had demand come into the market. So this was our apex here. This was our decisional here. Okay, we were looking at either one of these areas to, produce a trade. It doesn't really matter which one price decides to take advantage of. We're risking a max of 1% at this area here and a max of 1% at this area here. Now, the market actually closed on Friday at this region here. Okay, we had a bit of a gap to the downside, and then as soon as the market opened, price started to move back to the upside. And I believe we had a webinar on Sunday when price was around this area here, and I told all of my students and traders within the community to look to take profit right up here within this area, right? So this was a very, very good trade, okay? Produced us about 16.12%. We risked about 6.5% on this first trade opportunity for a chance to win 104 pips. As you guys can see, 16.12% was accumulated on this trade, which is an entire FTMO account challenge completed with one trade, all right? If you're someone who wants to pass your FTMO account challenge or any type of account challenge, do not hesitate, okay? Go ahead, join the Telegram community, but most importantly, yes, I want you guys to join the Telegram community, but really I want you guys to understand how to actually take advantage of price, right? So I would rather you guys actually join the mentorship program, which includes not only live trading with me, but it also includes the Telegram community as well, right? And you gain access to the institutional trading course. So it's kind of like, why would you not, join the mentorship program? You get access to the course and you get access to my trades. So it's the best of both worlds, and you get access to one-on-one sessions, which is also very important. So join the mentorship program, join the Telegram community in order to be updated for the next trade. We're probably going to be looking for possible trade opportunities here. It just depends on how price decides to form and things like that. But join. I would love to have you guys aboard. This was not a bad trade at all. It looks like we're going to have a pretty good March as well, right? With this trade here, that'll be around, let's just do the math really quickly. So we have 18% running, subtract 1%, that's 17%, plus 16%, so that's 33%. Wow, that's not bad. So we're up a total of, actually, I'm not going to tell you guys how much we're up. We're up 33% on USDCAD, but if you want to know the full amount, join the Telegram community, take advantage of the trade setups. It looks like it's going to be a fantastic March. Don't hesitate, don't sleep, let's get it, right? So with that being said, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, go ahead and back test this for yourself, go ahead and mark up your charts, start to get used to these markups, make sure you guys are back testing yourself. I'll catch you guys on the next one, much love, peace out.